Hello everyone, I'm Adrian.
Hello, I am Gülhis.
Welcome everyone to Almost Balanced podcast. What do you want to talk today, Gulhis?
Today we can talk about our surroundings, maybe. Like, do we decide what kind of people are we gonna hang out consciously? Or, like, is how are we making friends? Are we
Yeah,
like social butterfly or the opposite? So, maybe we can talk about this. How does it feel for you?
yeah, I think it's a great topic. Sometimes I think a lot about this, my surroundings, my social circle, and a quote just came to my mind. I read it sometime that we are like the version of the five people that we surround the most.
Yeah.
So it's very important to choose consciously who you surround with. So they are gonna influence you in some way.
And are you happy with your current friend circle? Like, how do you evaluate your current
Yeah.
friendship status in your life?
Yeah, I'm happy with my current friendships. But now that I said this about choosing and be conscious, I don't know if it is realistic because sometimes you cannot choose. It's just the friends that you have from your childhood and it's just like flowing until now. It's true that in the past I choose like not to remain with those friendships because I set boundaries. But in the opposite, like if I want to choose a good friendship, for example, I would like to surround around creative people and people that give me like this push
Inspiration?
to do things, yeah, inspiration.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to find these people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to cut like friendship that you already have that I think that to build new ones. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Do you go to a bar, a pub to make friends, to some activities? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Of course, it changed after moving to Sweden for me because you have to make friends so you survive. Because, like, it is a little bit different context. But before, you just become friends at high school, university. Maybe I wasn't that conscious since then. But now, yeah, I want to stay inspired when I talk to my friends. I want to feel supported. I want to feel safe. It is not that we have to be productive and getting inspired all the time, but also we should feel ourselves fully. So these are my main criterias actually. And if I should also like mention about the change after moving to Sweden. When I moved here, so not to stay alone, I was hanging out with everyone because it was cold. I wasn't really picky. But after some time, I want to stay healthy. I don't want to party all the time. So I just limit my friendships with party people. Like I see them maybe once a month or once in a 2 months. That kind
Yeah.
of things. And also, I believe like we don't have endless time. We have 24 hours a day. We want to go to gym. We want to keep home clean. We want to have like we have relationship with our partners, our families. So I am trying to be mindful with my time I'm investing in people. So what do you think about this time management when it comes to your relationships?
It's difficult to me because I don't have like a steady place where I am. For example, now I'm back in Spain for I don't know how long. So in this time that I'm here, I try in my free time to meet with the friends that I have here as much as possible and just catch up on our lives because I spent a couple of months abroad. Then I was in Stockholm. Then I was studying in another city. So I have like my friendships in different places. And when I'm in one of them, I try to meet with that people and really making the effort to spend time with them because we are social human beings, so we need to socialize with other people, not only family or partners. Friendships is so good, and it's so good to have someone to tell your things, to share the good moments and the bad moments. So yeah, uh, that's I'm really happy with my circle right now, and
Mhm.
I found this balance between my own space because I feel my social battery run out really quickly. So I recharge myself in my own space And but I think for example, you, it's the opposite. You recharge yourself talking with other people. So, but that's completely fine. We are so different. Like there's different type of people out there.
It's like I really like I love my partner and also my close friends. They are introverted, a little bit like happy place in their own space kind of people. And I feel so comfortable with them and it feels like a match. So except me. So when you observe your friends circle, do you have this match? You have like extroverted, social, a little bit like they are getting charged by talking to people kind of profiles around you.
I think I'm the only one in my circle like this introvert. But it's so good to match with these people, the opposite of you, because, for example, I feel like you in these meetings that we have, like push me to talk more, and I like that because I need someone to really ask me and, talk because it's easier to me. And we can talk also about social skills that I think I don't really have that much, but I think everyone in my circle is really extrovert. And I also feel myself a different version of myself depending on the person that I'm with. That's other thing that really kind of blows my mind because I try to find the most essence, like I try to find my essence, like, and I wonder myself, what is my essence if I'm changing, like not my personality, but how I act depending on the person I'm with. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just, yeah,
definitely.
thinking out
I
loud.
think the essence is like when you feel 100% yourself so comfortable. If it is both of them, I think like your essence includes both of them because we don't have to be this. Like my personality, my temperament, I think they say, is this. So if I behave different than this, then maybe I am faking it, maybe I am being inauthentic. So I don't think we should think like that. And first of all, I want to comment that your social skills, I think you are underestimating yourself. I never thought about this. And it felt so natural to communicate and connect with you. And I just, when I was listening you, I said that when I moved to Sweden, I tried to make friends regardless of their personalities, preferences, because I was alone and I needed a human being to have coffee outside, to talk to someone at least. I had really like lonely days when I moved where I didn't know anyone. And it is not in a negative way. Thanks to all these conversations, all these beautiful people, I discovered myself. Because yes, you are acting differently, you are feeling differently when you are in touch with different types of people, and it brings out your different versions of yourself. And I really love that because I realized that I was a little bit like pushy, like with ego, that kind of like, oh yeah, I would like to be friends with that kind of people. But after spending time with so many different profiles, I love current version of myself much more thanks to all these connections. How does it sound?
Yeah, sounds like a reveal. Big. Yeah, I like that because I don't know why I think a lot about being a one single version and I cannot like act outside of that version. And that's not possible. Like we are different and it's normal, completely normal, as you said, being different version of yourself depending on the people you're with, and I think that's great. Like that's you can experiment different things, thoughts, experiences, I don't know. And of course you can discover yourself surrounding about people. Because I really like to journal and I write a lot. Sometimes about like not important things, but sometimes about my identity and my habits, act, my whole life. And I really reflect about this and I try to have like really structured personality and to discover my personality. But the reality is that it changes with the time. So I don't know why I'm this rigid with myself. But yeah, of course, thank you for your words because I really connect with that.
And I think you lost yourself before you find yourself. Like, I really believe in that. So, to be able to find your identity, like you feel like, okay, that's my identity, that's how I behave. It doesn't have to be 100% sure. But I think it is also good to getting lost in different things, losing yourself. Why am I behaving like this? Why do I feel like this? It's not like me. All these confusions sometimes it pops up with some certain type of personalities. It triggers something we don't like in ourselves and it feels so annoying and we act differently. Or we feel so joyous when we are with certain type of people. So yeah, it is good to embrace all of them. I have a question for you. What is your ideal friend features? Like,
Yeah, characteristics.
yes, like characteristics. Yeah.
I would say someone who is similar to me and like the same things because I would like to share some hobbies and that I have that sometimes I have to do by myself. But as we discussed, I think we need someone a bit different or the opposite so we can learn from each other. So to your question, I think I already have that, like the opposite of me. So I really would like to have someone like me, more similar to me, that really it's also introvert, likes like this kind of I don't know, journaling or going outside and really overthinker, like thinking a lot and share our perspectives and this kind of more depth in friendship. And I think one person came to my mind, so I think I already have someone like this. I think that. But what about you? Do you have this ideal friend, and do you already have it? Or...
I don't like, and also I don't know because I think it's a little bit unfair to ask everything I want from one person. Yes, like ideally I would like to, like, my best friend is my husband now. Like, we can have fun and we can stay silent for hours. We can do our own things. We understand each other. So it will be the perfect profile for me. But also, when I think about that, I also want to have someone ambitious. Like, Martin is a chill guy. I love that we balance each other out. Maybe it's not perfect at that sense. I want that person to push me also for some things, but also I get annoyed. It's a bit complicated question, but I think you
Yeah,
have the idea. But what I'm trying to do, like, we are surrounded by different friends with different personalities. Sometimes you like them so much, and sometimes you get annoyed by them suddenly. So I think it is good to just spend time with them, enjoy their good parts, and leave them as is without judging too much. I have another question actually when I was listening to
okay.
it. How do introverts find each other?
That's a really good question, actually, because I don't know. I would like to find out.
Then it is a
But
call to all the introverts listening us. Please reach out to us and share your perspective and maybe you're gonna be friends with Adrian. Maybe you're gonna find you're the best friend ever. You never know.
I think internet and social media nowadays is a good tool to make friends. Of course, you can meet people, but it's difficult to meet them in your own city and in person. I had in the past a couple of friends, like online friends, but I don't know if I like that. I like real like people meeting in person and this kind of thing. So yeah. And I think I met a couple of people that are introvert, and it was like by chance, just because our paths crossed one time. Like casuality, you say? I don't know.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So yeah.
Do you have
How
any
do you
questions for me? Yeah. Ask me. I asked so many questions to you.
Yeah, what would you say, like, can you share with us three red flags that a friendship
Yeah.
can have? So you are like thinking about setting boundaries there?
Very good question. I want to feel safe. I want to trust that person. And it comes with good intention. It's so important for me. I always say that when I am not there, let's say that person is representing me as a friend with my family, friends, or whatever. I want to feel 100% safe that that person represents me even if I'm not there.
Mhm.
It's not only
Yeah,
like representing, like taking care of my loved ones. That genuinity, it is so important. But by the way, it's a, sorry, you asked about red flags. So yeah, opposite of this is red flag if I don't trust. Yeah, to be honest, I should be maybe a little bit more flexible with this. I don't like immaturity. It annoys me. If you don't work on yourself, if you don't go to therapy, if you don't read the books, if you don't want to be a better version of yourself, if you are a complainer, sorry, but it's so hard for me to observe your like victimizing. So it's
yeah.
a red flag for me.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if I feel judged or that I cannot really express myself or I'm controlling my words, my gestures even, I feel I don't like that feeling, so that will be a red flag, or I feel that person is judging me continuously, or if they talk really bad about other people, that's
Yeah,
completely a red flag because they can do the same with you. Of course, you can say bad things in certain situations if someone has really, I don't know. But if it's continuously and for no reason, I don't like that. And I don't like, as you said, complainer people that are always complaining. I think there is a lot of good things to talk about rather than complaining. So,
I agree. I agree. Yeah, it was a good one actually. So many thoughts popped up in my mind. Thank you so much. Maybe we should wrap up quickly. And let's wrap up the session with one suggestion or one sentence, one something to our listener.
there
You wanna
is,
start?
yeah, there is a good one in Spanish. I don't know if
Mm,
it
say it in
exists.
Spanish.
Okay. Mejor solo que mal acompañado. It's
Okay.
like better alone than with bad friendships. It's
Yes.
better to be alone than with bad people. That I will say that.
So good. And what I would like to add, try to be a really good friend with yourself first. I think it's the similar things. If you are a really good friend with yourself, if you feel so comfortable, then the other
Yeah,
things follows.
completely.
Thank you
All right.
so much.
Thank you. See you next week
See
then.
you next week. Bye.
Bye.